Welcome, everybody, to the Jordan Garber Now news update, which I provide to you guys each and every day here on YouTube. I have a lot of news coming up to the show. This Monday, we are going to have none other than former UFC star and current wrestling standout, Mitch Clark, on the program. I'm very excited to bring him on the program because Mitch Clark is the first in my career. I've never interviewed someone in MMA before, and I think it's going to be really cool to have that concept. JMall605, thanks for tuning in, as well as Jenny. I appreciate it on Twitter. Let's get the Facebook numbers going here, guys. Let's get that rolling. We have a lot of news to cover, as last night was the first night of WrestleMania. Night 2 is obviously today. Just to go through the results quickly here, Cesaro defeated Drew Gulak in the pre-show. Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross defeated the Kabuki Warriors to win the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Doug Masters, man, you're a former guest. Love having you on. Thanks for tuning in. Elias defeated King Corbin. Becky Lynch defeated Baszler. And Sami Zayn retained his title against Daniel Bryan. Morrison retained against Jimmy Uso and Kofi Kingston for that ladder match, which was a great match. And the Boneyard match with The Undertaker and AJ Styles was amazing.
Hey, Garber, why the fuck isn't my picture on your wall yet?
What do you mean? I can easily add it to your wall here. We definitely look for a lot of feedback and a lot of concepts and all of that.
I've been supporting you for years, and I think I deserve some
Yeah,
recognition.
what the fuck, Garber? You know better than this shit.
So I'm on this show. You guys are just gonna like publicly heckle me because I don't have your picture on my wall.
So you're not gonna put it up?
Well, like I sleep next to it. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, look at your picture while I'm sleeping?
Please.
I look at the Pineapple Express picture when I'm sleeping.
I have your pictures on my wall. But whatever.
Oh, I'm not surprised, but I really appreciate the support here, and we are definitely going to get both of your photos up on the wall here at Studio 998. Bobby J. St. Laurent says Garber Snake, and then I'm doing pretty good, man. Obviously, Garber Snake, Snake Pit 2015 CWE Good Times, and Doug Masters says, brother, if I can help you at all, let me know. And yes, you can, Doug, because I want to get you on for another episode, and I want you to talk about your run on the USWA. And Bobby J asks, who was healing on me? Well, who was healing on me, you may ask, is we have a new janitor in the company who has had an amazing effort, but a shitty attitude. She literally, I told her to mop the whole floor. She did, but then she got really pissed off at me. So she's expressing her frustrations here. Not paying a lot of money due to the COVID, so I just gave her some money for some double bubbles, and she didn't appreciate that. So it's just one of those things. Matthew Hobson, thanks for tuning in, my man. But guys, WrestleMania was okay, and for an empty crowd, it wasn't that bad. Especially that Boneyard match that went 19 minutes and was a classic. I thought it was great, and obviously Braun Strowman defeated Goldberg to win the Universal title, which is pretty much a good thing. We don't want to see a 50-year-old champion anymore. You know, it's out with the old kind of and more like in with the new. So I thought that was really good, and of course Kevin Owens defeated Seth Rollins. So check it all out today, part 2. It should be really great. It is free, I think, on the WWE Network. So be sure to check it out. It's going to be great. And Turnbuckle Summits is hosting their annual Turnbuckle Summits online virtual summit, featuring myself and wrestling stars from Croatia, Italy, New Zealand, or all across the world. So what these interviews provide is a unique perspective, not just in their personal lives, but as what it's like behind the scenes, what it's like to be a professional and perform on a daily basis with a demanding crowd. And yeah, absolutely, Bobby J. 50 years old ain't old at all. And I remember you, Bobby J, when you wrestled here at the Winnipeg Arena in 1992 against High Energy with Jim Powers. And man, that was amazing. Just watching that. That's why I want to have you on my show. So we definitely have to get you on sometime in the future, my man. And you have to invite me to one of those other parties where I puked on your carpet. I am so sorry about that. I am so sorry about that, Bobby J. Anyways, WrestleMania, kind of get in the spirit, guys. You know, cook a home-cooked meal, cook a fucking turkey. I don't care. Cook it. Enjoy the show. It is still WrestleMania season. And you guys just stay safe here. It's the most important concept. And Friday, we're going to have Mike Modest on and Danny Duggan from the CWE. So it should be a great show next Friday. And Monday, I do an interview taping with Mitch Clark, who will be on soon, and more to be announced as well. Lots of great stuff coming up on Jordan Garber Now. And as always, thank you very much for tuning in to the news update. We'll go more in depth tomorrow as I kind of talk about some news. And also, I want to discuss the death of Bruiser Brody. Why I want to discuss that is because I watched an interview with Jordan Garber Now interviewing Devin Nicholson. And the way Carlos Colon, the promoter in Puerto Rico, explained the stabbing of Bruiser Brody, he was kind of defensive about it. It kind of takes some more, I don't think there was a proper investigation. Not saying he did anything, obviously, all due respect, but there wasn't really a proper investigation on this situation in Puerto Rico. And that's been the case for 20, 30 years here. So I kind of want to go more in depth with that and maybe discuss some good moments of Bruiser Brody's career, because he definitely was one of the greatest wrestling stars out there of all time. Craig Stevens, thanks for tuning in. And guys, this is the end. Thanks for tuning in to the Jordan Garber Now news update. And you guys, please, please stay safe out there and listen every Friday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on Apple, Google, and Spotify podcasts. Take it easy.